Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Now, you may know our next guest as a master of stand-up comedy, but he's hitting the big screen now. We're talking about Arj Barker. He's bringing back that 80s style of humour in his new movie that he's written called The Nut Farm. To tell us about it, here's Arj himself. Hello, Arj.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Great, it's a big deal. This is your first big movie.
Yeah, it's actually the first movie. It's my first lead role in a film. I've had little tiny bits here and there, including some folks might have seen me in Flight of the Conchords, but that was a very small part.
No, you were
playing
great
the character
in that.
Dave.
You made that
But
show.
I think that's a stretch, but anyway, it was cool. But this film, my friends and I wrote it, and it was in my original idea from quite a few years ago when I was living in the Northern Rivers for a minute and had some fun experiences. But I thought I should try to build a movie around this, and it eventually happened fast forward through a lot of hard work and a bit of luck, and it's opening this week in cinemas. So,
exciting. And you play a character called Brendan Brandon, my first name being Brendan. It usually gets confused.
Correct.
When I go to America, they call me Brandon. Hey, Brandon. So you've nipped it in the bud with Brendan Brandon.
Yeah, so there's a bit of confusion about my name in the film, so we have a bit of fun with that. It is a comedy. I would describe it as a family-friendly comedy. So it's based around kind of a disappearance, a caper, if you will. There's a villain. There's a love interest. There's a lot of wacky humor, big characters, and I think that's where some reviewers got the idea that it does have a little bit of an 80s feel. And to be honest, the folks that wrote it, my friends and I, we grew up on those kind of movies. So yeah, there is a sense of that in this film. But it's really a lovely Australian-made comedy. And these days you get so many gritty comedies, great comedies, like The Tourist, serious Australian movies like The Tourist,
Yep.
but murder dramas. But this is a nice change from that. And it's not that many comedies that are getting made in this country at the moment, so we're happy to contribute.
And your character, Brendan Brandon, is a crypto trader. And all of a sudden, he's a blogger. He's making good money, and then he's not making money. But then he moves into the macadamia nut business because his uncle owned a macadamia farm. But your uncle is a conspiracy theory guy, but he's gone missing. So Brendan Brandon just slides in there.
Well, yeah, my uncle I've never really met bequeathed me his macadamia farm in his will, and that was right around when my character does go broke trading crypto, which some people thought, was this a documentary or is it a real film? But no, it's actually now the crypto market's doing really well, so it goes up and down. But I go to Australia thinking I'll just sell the farm and buy more crypto.
Yeah,
naturally, and the movie would have been 10 minutes long if that could happen. But one of the conditions in the will is that I have to successfully farm 20 tons of macadamias, and that really sets the adventure in motion. So I have to really dig my heels in and basically, step it up and grow some nuts.
And did you enjoy the filming experience? Did you enjoy TV on steroids to make a movie?
I did, but I'd say it's possibly the hardest I've ever worked. As a comedian, I'm pretty used to, a fair bit of travel, but a lot of time to sort of lounge around and prepare and do my thing, and then working very focused for an hour plus an hour and a half a night. But this was pretty much full-time hours, 5 days a week. And I'm not complaining. Like, I know lots of people listening are like, yeah, so I've been doing that for 20, 30 years. But it was definitely for me, a lot of work, and took a lot of focus because I'm in about 9 out of 10 scenes in the film. So it was like, so we finished. Okay, cut. All right, now you need to go to wardrobe and change and go over to that one. And meanwhile, I'm trying to learn all the lines on the fly because I'm not the type to memorize the whole script at once. So it was a lot of work, and it was wonderful. I mean, the month, it was 5 weeks of filming flew by, but man, and I was surrounded by super pros too. So like all the other cast are really professional actors. I'm more of a occasional actor, and that was part of the strategy, was to surround me with real pros like Madeline West and who's an amazing legend of Australian TV and film, and Jono Roberts, this incredible Kiwi actor with a ton. He does a ton of TV and stage, and also Tyriel Mora.
Oh yes.
You folks might not put the name together, but he played the lawyer in The Castle.
Yes.
A classic Australian iconic film. He's the guy who's always going on about oh, it's the vibe of the Constitution, Your Honor. It's about the vibe. Well, he plays a lawyer in our film. Furthermore, considering us a low budget, we have so much in this film. We have a soundtrack that includes Paul Kelly, Mental as Anything, and Crowded House songs in the film soundtrack. So there's a lot to love. I'm pretty excited. We did our first premiere last night in Melbourne, heading up to Sydney tonight for the Cremorne Orpheum Theatre Q&A. Handful of tickets are still available for that, too. So if you guys want to come down and see it before it even officially opens, that's tonight in Sydney at the Orpheum on Cremorne. I'm pretty excited. I'm jazzed up. I've only had half a cup of coffee, and I already feel like that.
You sound fully
You've had
jazzed.
too many macadamias.
And do you dabble in cryptocurrency in real life?
Yes, I do, as a matter of fact. But I hold some crypto, and I've seen it go up and down, and I always think it's going to go higher, and then it eventually crashes. And so then I'm terrible at getting off the ride. Probably a lot of investors.
Because I don't know anyone that's actually bought anything with cryptocurrency. I know plenty of people that got it, but I go, what did you buy? Did you buy a jet ski? Did you buy something? And they say, well, no, because I got to keep it in there. Yeah,
you want to hold on to it because you think it's going to go up and up and up. And it's pretty funny. I mean, I only bought just a little bit for a laugh.
Saving for a macadamia farm.
Yeah, it's been a fun ride. I don't have a Lamborghini yet, so I'll be holding out for that.
Well, you don't have one yet.
Yeah. Well, let's see how the film goes. The truth is, though, thank you for letting me tell your audience, because this is being a small film, small budget. We don't have a big studio behind us, and we honestly, most movies you see will spend more on PR than we spent making the entire film. Yeah. So for what we've achieved for a lower budget is incredible. And Scott Corfield, the director and producer, did an incredible job. I can't even tell you how great of a job he did.
Well, and
making this movie for the budget he had, but we need the public to get behind it.
Well, we're going to
consider going to see it.
Well, of course, and with you, 9 out of 10 scenes, that's got me in. You had me there.
So it's in all cinemas starting tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Arj, thank you for joining us.
No problem. Thanks for having me. It was great to learn a little bit about the royal family too while I was waiting to chat with you guys.
So that's all part.
Share the goss.
It's all part of it. Thank you, Arj.